This is a brief demonstration of the MCP capabilities within Tulip. MCP stands for Model Context Protocol. In simple terms, it acts as a translation layer between an AI or ML application and an enterprise tool, which in this case is Tulip interfaces. What it means is you can ask natural language questions through an AI interface, and MCP makes sure those queries are translated into the right technical calls against the enterprise system. For this demo, I'll be showing you how I connected a frontline enterprise app built on Tulip with an AI assistant running on Claude Desktop using the MCP server. On the hardware side, I'm using a Raspberry Pi with two sensors, a DHT11 sensor which measures ambient temperature and humidity, and a photo sensor which detects whether light is present or not. To keep things relatable, I've set this up as a pharmaceutical plant scenario. Now imagine a production line with ovens where it is critical to monitor temperature, humidity, and unexpected light exposure. If something goes wrong, for example, too much heat, too much humidity, or unexpected flash of light, we want to know immediately. On the screen, I have built a dashboard. You can see the real-time values being published, temperature in degrees Celsius, humidity in percentage, and this blinking red tile which reflects whether a sudden burst of light has been detected. All of this sensor data is also being recorded automatically or actually pulled automatically from this table. The data from Raspberry Pi is being published in this table every 5 minutes. This table has different fields like ID, device ID, timestamp, temperature value, humidity value, status of light, and I've also hard-coded the location of the oven within the Python script. Let me show you how the Raspberry Python script is working. This is my VS Code, and I have remote into my Raspberry Pi using SSH, and this is the Python script which is basically publishing the data real time from the sensors every 5 minutes, and it's using the credentials that I've saved in this config.ini file, and the configuration duration is also configured here. So if I want to change it from 5 minutes to some other duration, I can actually make the change in that config, and we will see the change in the data publishing. The Tulip MCP server is also running in the background, and this is basically responsible for connecting the desktop AI app with the Tulip workspace. Now this is where the real value comes in. With MCP in place, I can connect my Claude Desktop AI tool directly to Tulip workspace, and this one is connected currently. Instead of having to navigate dashboards or write queries, I can just ask questions in plain English. For example, let me give you the context first using Tulip MCP. List the tables, and let's see what it does. And it has started listing the tables in my Tulip workspace. Now this particular instance has been connected with my workspace. I had to provide all the credentials, so it can only interact with the workspace that I'm currently working on. I can also ask now the table which is capturing the data from Raspberry Pi is environment readings. Let me copy the name and ask it referring to the table environment readings, analyze the temperature data for today, and let's see what it does. So we can see that it started processing the data in the background. So the actual benefit is that for frontline operators in a plant, it removes the barrier. They don't need to be expert in reading dashboards or analyzing tables. They can simply ask an AI assistant and get instant answers, which is readable by them. And here we go. It has provided its own dashboard with the current temperature, which is being published by Raspberry Pi. Excuse this. The maximum temperature for today, minimum temperature, average temperature range, and it has also plotted the trend line. This really empowers the workforce to respond faster, take corrective actions quickly, and overall make the operations safer and more efficient. And because MCP is a standardized protocol, this approach can scale, connecting an AI model or LLM with enterprise tool like Tulip without custom integrations each time. Hope you found it helpful. Thank you.